So often I hear, boy, I'd hate to play cards with you. To which I must modestly reply, it's okay to play cards with me. Just don't play against me. Now, occasionally, though, people ask me about cheating. Now, I'm sure it's for their own protection, maybe just idle curiosity. Normally, I pass. But I have noticed a trend. More and more people are playing poker for money. And when you have money plus poker, it always adds up to cheating. Now, look, this is a standard table riffle shuffle. Now, in the casinos, they shuffle like this. Just between you and me, you can get away with a lot of sneaky stuff when you shuffle like this. But it's really hard to do the standard cheating, like deal off the bottom, second dealing, center dealing, mark cards up the sleeve. You know that old stuff in a casino because they won't let you be the dealer. And being the dealer is how you make money off unsuspecting strangers and friends. Now, normally, after you shuffle, somebody cuts, typically on your right. But again, in a lot of home games, sometimes nobody cuts. What I'm saying is, if you're not the dealer, you may be forced to play whatever cards you're dealt. And as you know, you should only bet if you have jacks or better. So that's why my grandpappy said you should always keep a pair of jacks handy. Actually, he said keep a pair of jacks handy. Now that is a tip that you can use to make a few bucks. I will admit, though, there is some danger in holding out the jacks like this. See, there are people out there that insist on playing with a deck that has all the cards in it. They think that that makes a difference. They don't realize that a good cheat can shuffle, cut, and get those jacks right back. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, Tom, what good does it do to control the jacks to the top? Wouldn't it be better to control them to the bottom so you could deal off the bottom? I'm not going to insult your intelligence with that old stuff. No, instead, I'm going to insult your intelligence by claiming there's something new. Something feared by casinos and professional gamblers worldwide. It's called the second finger top deal. And with this secret, a card cheat can deal those jacks from anywhere in the deck he wants at any time he wants. Now, how do I know this? I make it my job to know many things. All right, now look, I'm only going to demonstrate the second finger top deal. I'm not going to teach it because I don't want this to fall into the wrong hands. And besides, I would never use my skill for cheating. Well, unless there was money involved. And I definitely wouldn't work alone. I would resort to collusion. Why? Well, because of the cut. See, while I can cut myself, in most games, they're going to want somebody on the right to cut. So if I arrange to have a highly trained partner here, he can avoid that cut with this subtle action. Now, don't let this get back to him because I don't want to hurt his feelings. But just between you and me, I don't really need a partner. No, because with the second finger top deal, I can deal those jacks from anywhere in the deck I want, anytime I want. Watch. Did you see the tell? There is a tiny tell. No move is perfect, but look, I mean, the second finger top deal is pretty darn close. Here, look, I'll do it again. Is it that time? All right, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Okay, whenever I don't need a jack, I use my first finger. But when I need a jack, I use my second finger. See, watch, I'll do it again. A lot of people think once they know, they can spot it, but pretty good, huh? Look, one more time. Okay, all right, I've got the jacks right where I want them. I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't want to risk this getting into the wrong hands, and I do not want to be an enabler. But look, I've got the jacks. Oh, not in my hand. See, although I'm pretty confident you can't spot the second finger top deal, I wanted to keep the heat off me, so I dealt the jacks to my partner. But not my partner that helped me with the cut. See, I dealt the jacks to my other partner. See, that's because sometimes poker isn't about gambling. It's about cheating. It's about collusion. And anyone who finds themselves in a game like this becomes what they call a producer. Those are the people that produce the money that split up later. Now, I hope this little demonstration doesn't dissuade you from playing poker. It's fun. A lot of people play it, and it can produce profits. Well, unless you're playing against a second finger top deal. Oh, and by the way, don't forget my grandpappy's advice about keeping a pair of jacks handy. This is still a good tip that you can use to make a few bucks.